In this video help, I'm going to be covering the customer UDF screens. Let's go ahead and go there. A UDF screen is a user-defined field screen. In the customer screen, you were introduced to the UDFs, and it told you basically that there is a set of fields, the top one being a description or title field for the inputs that are at the lower side of it. What that actually means is that the title that you put in is the header for the field below, and then as you add data in the field below, that is the actual information that is supported in the title. In this case, I have an example where it says your job description and the leader of the free world. Now, what basically are these used for? When you create an application like the POS Cloud, in many cases, there are fields that are specific to individual types of users that cannot be accounted for as far as the giving it as an option for all the users. So basically what you do is you create a set of fields by yourself that are in the portal record on the customer screen, and they're also UDFs used in the inventory that allow you to set up additional user fields with titles and information in them. It allows you to do a search to find specific records that have that kind of data in them. And in some cases, you may not repeat any of that data. You have 4 fields wide and 4 answers as far as to the titles below that in the orange fields, and for each row within the portal. And you can create as many of these as you want. You can have an infinite number. What happens when you actually are using these in the customer screen, let's go there. What happens down here in the bottom of the area, when you create the actual input, it gives you the option to create additional fields that are not covered in the top of the screen. And as was pointed out in the customer information screen video, these are not searchable in this screen, but they are in the UDF individual screen that we just came from. When you create a record in a portal, and this is true throughout the entire application, you need to have actual data in the fields in order to go to the portal. At the end of the line, if you click on this and you have data in these fields, it'll allow you to go to the record that is supported by that. So if I go to a field that has data in it, like the one we're looking at here, and click on this, it will take me to that record. And then once I'm in here, if I want to find, say for example, everybody that had a specific title that was identical, or even in the field description of the actual item, I can search in either one, either by the title or by the field or both. Or I can do multiple searches for different things that have other fields that match within the portal record. So anytime you find something in a portal, as far as adding information using the find, it may include one or more records that have that same matching item within them. Then you can use the plus and minus buttons on the screen here to go through those records. And then if you want to actually see the record for that particular customer that was listed, all you have to do is click on this customer link up here to come back to that screen to see who the customers that had that data included in them, if they are actually shown in that particular record. You also have the customer notes that may relate to this. For example, you could create a header and an input that further expand on the actual notes and say, for example, it's a special event or something like that, or it could be even something about the particular customer as far as their specific needs. So this gives you a lot of options as far as finding that kind of information. If you have any questions, as always, you can contact me through the support site.